The journey begins with a group of strangers boarding a private yacht for what is advertised as an exciting ocean adventure. Each passenger comes with different expectations and personal motives. Some are tourists looking for thrill and relaxation, while others seem more mysterious and guarded. The crew assures everyone that the trip will be safe and memorable, but there is an uneasy feeling in the air as the yacht sails through remote waters far from normal shipping routes. As night approaches, the weather suddenly turns violent. Strong winds and massive waves crash into the yacht, causing chaos on board. Despite the crew's attempts to regain control, the vessel is badly damaged. Water floods the decks, equipment fails, and panic spreads among the passengers. Eventually, the yacht is destroyed by the storm, forcing the survivors to escape using a lifeboat. Exhausted, injured, and terrified, they drift helplessly on the open sea, unsure if rescue will ever come. After many hours, land appears on the horizon. The survivors reach a tropical island covered in dense jungle. At first, the island seems like a miracle. There is fresh water, natural shelter, and the hope of survival. The group works together to gather supplies and treat injuries, believing that help will eventually arrive. For a brief moment, the nightmare feels over. That sense of relief quickly disappears when one member of the group goes missing. At first, everyone assumes he wandered off or got lost in the jungle. When his body is discovered later, the truth is far more horrifying. He has been brutally killed, his body marked with deep bite wounds. Fear grips the survivors as they realize something dangerous lives on the island. Soon, they encounter the creatures responsible. Huge, aggressive snakes emerge from the jungle, far larger than any normal species. These snakes are fast, intelligent, and deadly. They attack without warning, forcing the group to run for their lives. Several people are killed in sudden, violent encounters, confirming that the island is infested with these monstrous predators. While searching for a safe place to hide, the survivors discover abandoned buildings hidden deep within the jungle. These structures turn out to be old research facilities. Inside, they find damaged equipment, cages, and scientific records. As they piece together the information, a horrifying truth is revealed. The island was once used for illegal experiments involving snake venom and genetic manipulation. Scientists attempted to create enhanced venom for military and commercial purposes, but the experiments spiraled out of control. The snakes mutated, grew larger and more aggressive, and multiplied rapidly. Unable to contain the creatures, the researchers abandoned the island and erased it from official records, leaving the snakes to rule the land. Now, the survivors are trapped in the middle of a forgotten nightmare. As night falls, the snakes become even more dangerous. They hunt in groups, surrounding their prey and cutting off escape routes. The survivors barricade themselves inside the research facility, but the snakes break in through vents, walls, and underground tunnels. Fear and tension push the group to its limits. Trust breaks down, and arguments erupt as everyone struggles to survive. One by one, more people are lost. Some die from venomous bites, others are crushed by massive constrictors. Every death makes the situation more desperate. The remaining survivors realize they cannot stay on the island for long. They need to escape or they will all die. While searching the facility, they find an old communication system. With limited power left, they manage to send a distress signal, hoping someone will receive it. They also discover a map showing an emergency dock on the far side of the island. According to the notes, it was once used by the research team for supply boats. Reaching it is their only chance of escape. The journey to the dock is extremely dangerous. The survivors must cross thick jungle terrain filled with snakes. Using fire, makeshift weapons, and tools taken from the lab, they fight their way forward. Every step is a battle for survival. Some members sacrifice themselves to save others, facing the snakes head-on so their friends can escape. As they reach the dock, they face the most terrifying creature of all. A massive queen snake emerges, far larger and deadlier than the others. It attacks with overwhelming strength, destroying parts of the dock and killing one more survivor. In a desperate final fight, the remaining survivors use explosives found in the research facility. The explosion kills the queen snake and sets the surrounding area on fire. Just as hope begins to fade, a rescue helicopter appears in the sky, having picked up the distress signal. The survivors are lifted off the island, injured but alive. From the air, They watch the island burn, believing the nightmare has finally ended. However, in the final moments, as the island disappears into the distance, the camera shifts to the ocean. A snake is seen swimming away from the burning shore, heading toward open water. The danger may have escaped, suggesting that the horror of Snake Island is far from over.